A very good morning to you and welcome to the Morning Outlook Report. I'm Rachel Jones reporting live from Kalkine TV's Sydney studios. Now, the Australian share market is expected to open on a flat note this morning. According to the latest SPI futures, the ASX 200 is expected to open the day just 2 points higher. On Friday, all sectors closed higher, with energy as the best performer, up 2.2%, while consumer staples added 0.3% with the fewest gains. The best performing stock was Medibank Private. Their shares surged 5.9% higher at $3.60. They were followed by shares in Unibail-Rodamco-Westfield and NIB Holdings. The worst performing stock in the S&P ASX 200 on Friday was Sims. Their shares sunk 6.3% lower at $15.76. Moving on to some business news from this morning now, and Incitec Pivot has entered into an agreement to acquire 100% of the shares of Explinvest for $142 million. Now, Explinvest is the holding company of the Titanobel Group, a leading industrial explosive manufacturer and drilling, blasting and technical services provider based in France. Titanobel has a strong customer base in the European market, with exposure to the quarry and construction sector and also the growing African hard rock sector. Moving on, and NOVONIX has started the process to list its securities on the Nasdaq stock market. As announced to the Australian Securities Exchange on the 10th of May, NOVONIX has been exploring a secondary listing of its securities on Nasdaq. Securities will take the form of a Level 2 American Depository Receipt program and will complement the existing primary listing of their shares on the ASX. And Queensland tungsten producer EQ Resources says the commissioning of the upgraded power line at the Mount Carbine site has been completed. Now, EQ Resources is the 100% owner of the Mount Carbine tungsten mine near Cairns, which is Australia's only primary tungsten producer. The upgrade has allowed the XRT sorter to operate on a 24-hour basis and led the company to achieve a new monthly production record of tungsten concentrate from its rejuvenated Mount Carbine mine, which is 130 km northwest of Cairns. Now, this shows the positive impact of continuous improvements at Mount Carbine. Well, now we're going to take a very short break here, but stay tuned. We'll be back with everything you need to know to trade today.
Hi, I'm Sage, and get ready to take the crypto ride with me on Kalkine TV. Watch the crypto buzz every Tuesday and join the excitement at Kalkine TV. From Bitcoins to NFTs to Dogecoin and DeFi, we have updates about everything around these digital currencies. Understand the investing rationale and the risks involved in the space with me, Sage, on Crypto Buzz. Keep watching Kalkine TV.
Welcome back. I'm Rachel and you're watching the Morning Outlook Report. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones fell 0.01%, the S&P 500 lost 0.41% and the Nasdaq dipped 0.96%. US employment rose by less than expected, 199,000 jobs last month. That says the impact of a resurgent COVID-19 pandemic bites well below their expectations. The data for November was revised higher. The unemployment rate dropped to 3.9%. The MSCI All Country Stock Index was flat at 743.52 points, down almost 2% from a record high last Tuesday. In Europe, the Stoxx Index was off at 0.4% at 486.3 points. Oil prices declined on Friday. That's as the market weighed supply concerns from the unrest in Kazakhstan and outages in Libya. Brent crude settled down 24 cents or 0.3% to $81.75 a barrel. WTI crude was down 56 cents or 0.7% at $78.90 a barrel. Gold prices edged up from 3-week lows last week after data showed that the US jobs growth was slower than expected last month, even as the Federal Reserve signaled faster rate hikes, which sent bullion on track for a weekly fall. US gold futures settled up 0.5% at $1,797 US, Meanwhile, Bitcoin fell as much as 5% on Friday to its lowest since late September. And that was amid a broader sell-off for cryptocurrencies driven by concerns about tighter US monetary policy. Well, that's all for our morning Outlook report here on Kalkine TV. Have a great day trading and stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. This is Rachel signing off for now.